Well, welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're just in the car here today, heading down to the Serfs annual comp. £1,000 prize money for the biggest fish today, so hopefully we get lucky. Hope you guys have been enjoying the last couple of videos on the channel. So I haven't been quite as many as I would have liked, but the conditions just haven't been great this year so far, and so I've just kind of stayed indoors, to be honest. No point going out when I know there's not going to be many fish around, but yeah, hopefully today we get lucky. Might be able to see behind me, it's a bit of a grey, gloomy day. I think we're forecast quite a lot of rain to later on today, so probably going to be a fairly wet one. But yeah, 9 o'clock now, so we're going to head down, get signed on, and then 12 o'clock is kick-off today. So we're fishing 12 till 6, pretty much fishing the whole of the ebb today, and I think we maybe just grab about an hour and a bit of the flood towards the end of the session. So I think pretty much that last little bit's going to be where the fish will come. Darkness on the flood, always a good time around here, so yeah, it might be a bit quiet to start with, and then hopefully pick up a few fish towards the end of the session. So got a whole load of bait here stinking out the back of the car: mackerel, bluey, squid, cod bombs, the whole lot. So just going to throw everything at it today. But yeah, we'll head down the road, get signed on, get onto the mark, and yeah, away we go. So let's get going. Well, we're just all signed on now, got down to the mark. Actually got onto the mark which I wanted to get onto, so that's good, so I'm happy with that. I don't know if you can see, but it's incredibly windy down here, so hopefully you can hear everything okay on the mic. There's a lot of wind just coming straight in at me here. But yeah, I've got this good gully which I'm fishing now, and whenever you're fishing, if you're watching the birds and they're fishing, you know you're in a good place. And in this gully out here, there's tons of cormorants in front of me, and they're coming up with fish constantly. So the food is out there, so let's hope the cod are out there too. But yeah, I've got a nice little skelly here which I can just follow out with the tide, fish it all the way down, and then obviously I can just walk it back. So yeah, it's about 10:15 now, so we've got a good couple of hours to kill still, so I'm just going to sit and make up a couple more rigs. I've got plenty in the rig wallet anyway, but kill some time. So yeah, there's really good colour in the water here, and so far the rain has held off, which is good, so let's hopefully hope it stays like that. So yeah, I'll just make up a couple of rigs now, and I'll pop the video back on and show you what we're fishing with today. Okay, so just made up a rig here, thought I'd show you. Starting off at the bottom, got a 7-ounce gripper there. That is onto a roto bait clip, or roto link, whatever you want to call it. I don't actually clip my rigs down, so I just use the roto purely because it's a really nice quick attachment for the lead. I think I've said it before in the videos, we're not casting far here on our coastline, so I'm not needing to get huge distance by clipping the rigs down. So you can clip this down if you want to, and then as it goes into the water, that will flick down and release the hook, but as I say, I don't worry about it. That's then onto a Thermalink. This is all Trident tackle, this stuff, really good stuff, really enjoy using it. That's going up to a little bead and then onto an aero pulley. Not sure if you can see in the middle there, but it's got a little silver pulley wheel, so that just makes this slide really nice and smoothly. Then onto another little bead there, and then onto another Thermalink, and then onto a swivel for the hook length. And I always put a swivel on the hook length because it just means that I can really quickly just attach that hook length and get the fish off, clip another one on, and then cast back out. And then down to the business end, I'm using a 6/0 circle there on a perfection loop. So because I'm using the dongle, you need the perfection loop so that hook, well, it's not really necessarily because of the dongle, it's because of the circle hook. You need that hook to be able to freely move to do its job and actually turn and hook into hopefully the scissors of the fish. I get really good hookups in the jaw with these circle hooks, so I enjoy using them. And yeah, then that's just onto a bit of braid, and just near the end there you can see I've just got a little black bead just to help with a bit of better attachment with the bait elastic, and then just a whole handful of overhand knots in that bit of braid there. And that is it. That is the rig which I use. This is £70 on the rig body and the hook length, and I'm not fishing a rotten bottom, so it's just a case of brute force, try and pull it out of any snags, and something will give eventually. I tend not to lose too many rigs around here. It's not too rocky, but yeah, something snaps it eventually. So yeah, we will get a good bait on there in an hour or so's time. I think it's about 11:30 now, just coming up for 11:30, so got about another half an hour or so to wait, and then we can get out and get bait in the water and see if there is anything around. As I said earlier, I've got a lot of birds feeding out in this gully in front of me, so that's a good sign. Hopefully there's some little bits of bait fish out there, which means hopefully the cod aren't too far behind it. I think most of the fish are going to come in darkness, so probably got a few hours of maybe a little bit of crab feeding to start with. But yeah, once that light starts to drop, I'm hoping that the fish will come on. There's a bit of weed in front of me here, so I'm hoping that we're not going to get too snagged up in that as well. But as I mentioned earlier, I'll walk out onto this skelly, and then hopefully that will push me behind the weeds. So yeah, a little bit more waiting, and then we'll get going. Well, that's the first baits in the water now, so it's about 12:15, so we've just kicked off. Tide's still pushing out at the moment for about another 3 and a bit hours, just over 3 hours. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Got that wind right in my face at the moment, and so far the rain's held off, but I think I'm looking over there at the horizon and see a few dirty clouds on the way. But yeah, we're just fishing a bit of lug, a bit of carp, and a bit of mackie on this bait at the moment. Just fishing along the edge of this gully, see if we can pick anything up. And as the tide goes down, I'll be able to walk out along this skier a bit further, which should be good. Got a little channel just here in front of me, which is stopping me getting onto the next rock ledge. So yeah, it's good though. Let's see if we can bring some fish in. At least we'll be ground baiting the water for a bit now. And then hopefully once the darkness comes on, start getting a bite or two. Well, there's not a huge amount to report right now. The light, as you can see, is just starting to go. We're just about to lose the sun behind the clouds there. Yeah, so far we've just been putting loads of good juicy baits in the water, but not getting anything. I've been hopping side to side between this gully, long cast, short cast, all sorts, but yeah, not picking up anything yet. But we've got about another half an hour until low water, and then yeah, I think after that we'll start to push our way back along this gully. I'm hoping that we'll get a fish as darkness starts to set in, but yeah, normally always the way with these comps, the daytime hours are the quiet ones, and yeah, we've been here for nearly 4 hours now and not even had not even a knock. But yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed for darkness. If anything does happen while it's still light, I'll bring you back. If not, I'm sure the next clip will be with the lights out. Well, we're back at the van now, as you can see, which does unfortunately mean it's the end of the session. So I filmed what I could. I said in my last video, which I put out, that I would film the competition, and I did film as much as I could. So yeah, it wasn't the best session, to be honest. Unfortunately, didn't get any fish. Got one small bite, and that was about it. It was a bit annoying, really. Got set up, got into the gully which I was fishing, cast out, and then within about an hour, 2 other lads came up and just walked straight up the other side of the gully which I was fishing, and then just cast straight out in front of me, which was really annoying, to be honest. Like, you know, they saw I was fishing there. The gully wasn't massive. It was, you know, 15-20 feet wide. It's not a big gully. There's plenty of other marks which they could have picked to fish. So, you know, the kind thing to have done would have been to see that someone was fishing there and just move to another mark, but never mind, it is what it is. So I decided I'd move on anyway, so I moved on to another mark, and just dotted around between a few gullies, doing bits and pieces, getting a few baits out in the water, but yeah, unfortunately didn't come to anything. One small bite into darkness and then that was it. And yeah, then just to finish off the evening, got back to the car. Plumbing parking ticket, so yeah, never mind. That is the end to a not so productive day. Just got battered for 6 hours by a south wind straight into my face, so pretty windburn now, but yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get back home, get reset, and just gonna wait now for a proper bit of decent weather. It's middle of December and it's like 11 degrees today. It's just still way too warm, so gonna wait for a proper decent cold spell, and hopefully that will bring some fish in, and hopefully we can have a bit more of a productive session. So yeah, the last couple of sessions haven't been great, but yeah, it is what it is. It's fishing, you can't catch every time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry, there wasn't much to show you, but yeah, stay subscribed and you'll get notified when another video goes up, and as soon as I can get back out and get something which is a bit more interesting for you guys, then I will. But for now, that's it. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.